Okay, it's not the exposition and introduction. My name is Tobing, and the name 2110 417317. Class M1, course management. It's a purpose from my video explain the tax and government revenues. Collecting tax and fees is a fundamental way for countries to generate public revenues that make it possible to finance investment in human capital, infrastructure, and the provision of service for citizens and business. Preliminary analysis estimate the financing gap for achieving the sustainable development goals for developing countries at about US 2.5 trillion annually. Much of this financing gap will need to be met by increased private sector investment in sustainability, which requires a corporate tax policy to create the net price incentive. Yet developing countries that are most in the need of revenues, including fragile and conflict-affected states or ICS, often face the stiffest challenge in collecting tax. Uh, Tax have a key role to play in making growth sustainable and equitable, especially the context of the COVID-19 crisis and through such efforts as a greening tax system and fighting tax evasion and avoidance. Many countries are still struggling to collect sufficient revenues to finance their own development. Countries collecting less than 15% of GDP in tax must increase their revenue collecting in order to meet basic needs of citizens and business. This level of taxation is an important tipping point to make states viable and put it on a path to growth. As of two, 200 18 4 8% of EU blend countries and 69% of FCS countries fall below this 15% baseline, making it essential to fight tax improves competitiveness. Overly complicated tax systems are associated with high levels of tax evasion, less informal sectors, more corruption, and less investment. A modern tax system so we seek to optimize tax collection will minimizing the burden on taxpayers to comply with tax. There is a need to ensure that the tax system is fair and equitable. Governments need to balance well to such as increase revenue mobilization, sustainable growth, and reduce compliance costs with ensuring that the tax system is fair and equitable. Firms considering include the relative taxation of the poor and the rich, corporate and individual taxpayers, cities and rural rich, formal and informal sectors, labor and investment income, and then the older and the younger generations. Okay, so much from my video. Thank you.